Hello, you guys. One second. I want to make sure I fix my sound. I don't want to have like any feedback or anything in the background. Trying to get a good understanding of how this works. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I have not been on here in like super long time at this point, and simply wanted to check in and let you know that I'm okay. Um, we're okay over here, right? But also to make sure that you guys are doing okay and to check in and see how you feel about so many things that have been unfolding over this past year, essentially. Um, it's just so much. The world is changing. We are in the middle of what I consider to be a recession, what the United States government has declared not quite a recession or whatever, right? But yeah, I figured I'd take a moment to just kind of check in and see how you guys are doing and kind of survey the energy. Let me know about some of the topics and stuff that you guys feel have happened in recent news in our community, outside of our community, the collective American and other cultures, Ukrainian and Russian people that are in a war. Let me know if any of these issues are things that you guys would like for me to discuss, or if you have other topics or social things that you want me to discuss. I know I've gotten a lot of feedback and a lot of requests over the last year. And as I reintroduce myself to the YouTube streets again, I will be kind of going over some of that. I will be talking about some of the difficult subjects around some of the losses that we've suffered in the Black community. I will be talking about some of the transitions that happened over the course of this time here. I have so many questions. I have so many questions that I'm going to pose, on this platform. And we have so many discussions that we're going to gauge over this hot and dry summer that we are in store for according to meteorologists. So I will answer the questions about some of the personal things that you guys have asked me about transitions, loss, gains, those kind of things. I will have different segments or different shows where I talk about the specifics of those. I will also answer the questions around mental health and wellness. I did intend to come on last month and do like a full-on mental health month segment, but hey, such is life. I did have 2 kids graduate in May. Man, when I tell you life is busy, life is busy. Things are interesting. They really are. But yeah, those are some of the things that you guys can expect from me. Hey, official urban therapist, how are you? And thank you much. But yeah, so those are some of the things that you guys can expect from me. I will encourage you guys to submit your topic suggestions. Just don't expect for me to talk about some of them because I have so much already. I'm going to be honest about that. It's going to take me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to curate a episodic kind of thing. Okay. So we'll have like seasons. And that's where we'll delve into some of the topics that you guys have suggested, some of the things that you guys have requested that I talk about. We'll talk about the specific areas of mental health and wellness. We'll talk about mental disorders and disparity amongst people. We'll talk about all of those things that you guys have submitted questions about. We will talk about the family of people with mental illnesses and what that looks like to kind of protect yourself. But we'll talk about what gaslighting really means and all of that stuff. Like, though, I got a lot of questions about that. And that kind of makes me feel like maybe our community is suffering from more than what I just see, right, on the surface. And that's concerning. It really is. But I'm just checking in to make sure you guys are having a blessed and productive start to summer, the warmer months, and all that good stuff. So that is, that's pretty much all I've got. Yeah, a lot of things have happened. I have really been slammed with work. And it's been a lot. It's been a lot, and I can't wait to talk about some of that stuff. Can't wait to kind of get into the response from the active shooter situation. My office, I had a personal experience with that here in Atlanta. And yeah, I'll talk about that publicly. We'll explore my thoughts and my position as to how this thing unfolds, what I'm expecting as a citizen, as a business owner here in Atlanta, some of the ramifications that have kind of spiraled as a result of those active public shootings. I think that mass shootings are a thing that are going to continue to happen as long as we're in the position as citizens where we're being gaslit by the people that are in authority. I said it. I said what I said. Okay. But we'll talk about the details and things in those particular shows. Some of you who follow me on my podcast platforms, like on Spotify and things like that, I think that you guys will probably get those discussions before others. I'm not quite sure how that works, but I think that's the reality. And I know that I have released some things on like some small topic explorations and stuff like that around relationships and intimacy and growing and getting to know yourself and then being a better partner selector, right? Those things, I've talked about that on the various podcasts that I have. So if you guys are not following me there, you kind of want to scoot and do that. Let's see. They said, welcome back. Oh, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm still holding it down. Glad things are still going great over there at the House of Urban. I see you're doing a lot with the podcast name too. Looking forward to kind of have you on and have some conversations about that. Okay, Black Anonymous says, good to see you. I'll be able to listen for a few moments and I have to go. You look lovely. Oh, thank you. Okay, can't wait for the upcoming shows. I didn't know it happened in your state too. We had one in Texas. Yes. I think mass shootings have not been, man, I can't wait till we do that. And that's in like episode 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken, as to how I've kind of mapped out all the different topics. But we're going to get to that. They are not discriminating. Not at all. And I have several thoughts. But so we'll get to that stuff. And I can't wait to see you guys in this upcoming month. I think my first return is going to be, I think that's the Father's Day one. Yeah. I think that's the Father's Day one, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I look forward to kind of chatting it up with you guys, having some of those difficult discussions and bringing that back to the platform. Of course, we are an accountability channel here at Like Discussions with Dr. Jefferson, and I intend to have these difficult discussions respectfully. And I hope that you guys learn to continue in positive energy and embrace the differences that we have as human beings and in our perspectives, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, that's all I got. Later days. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.